This is a fine afternoon, the 20th of July 2024, along the Eastern Bypass coming from Utawala Astral towards 75 Cabanas, where this Mazda new model came over speeding. And from what I hear, the three occupants who were playing some blaring music crashed onto a Suzuki and they came tumbling and rolling. The impact of this accident was so grievous, as you can see from the car itself. Fortunately, nobody got hurt, but you can see the impact on the left tire, which was very hard to understand how this happened. So this gentleman here explains a little bit of what happened. Wewe ulikuwa unaona zikiroll? Nikasimama pale, lakini kitu nilikuwa nafanya nikasema nisimame pale. Nikotoe pale. Mimi niliona senema inakuja. Watu kuja wasaidie. Amechomoka kwa. Yeah, so he's just explained what I was saying, that he saw the cars coming at very high speed and it was spiraling on the air. This is the car that had been hit, and you can see the owner there who emerged alive. Look at the back right tire where it was hit and it went tumbling too, you know. So these are road accidents that literally, when you look at it, it is all caused by carelessness, because the Mazda appears to have come from the mechanics. You know, they had an entire toolbox, tires at the boat, and but the speed they were doing on a road that is clearly marked 50, they must have been doing well over 100, you know. And so they hit this car and it went tumbling. The gentleman was rushed to hospital, but was back only with some slight shoulder pains, as he had said it, but he's fine. You know, probably he'll have to deal with the trauma later, but the car is a write-off, complete write-off. You know, deployed all airbags, including the Mazda 2. You know, so here they were just trying to put it back for towing services, which now had to be done. But it's just a caution to drivers. You know, it is very wrong for people to be on the road trying to do their best to drive according to rules and to play according to the road traffic regulations. And you, because of your own lack of courtesy, integrity, and you know, just lack of value system for other road users, you know, ends up doing this to somebody. It is just not right. You know, when people are on the road, regardless of how many years you've been driving, whether you are an expert, it doesn't even matter, not even the type of a car that you have. Remember, you are hundreds of different road users. Somebody could have just done their examinations and gotten their L sign removed probably in the morning or yesterday. So we are all different. People have different types of personalities and struggles that they go through. So when you are on the road, it is very important to respect other road users, because if you can look at what happened here, you know, it was lucky for them that there were no many other cars, you know, but it was a total write-off at the same time. The Mazda, which is a very new car, also deployed all airbags, you know. So the traffic cops were there and everybody was just talking about how the situation happened. You can see where it all began. If you look at the point of impact where the first collision took place, it was slightly more than 100 meters away. And so the car came tumbling, and literally, if there were other cars, then you can see the disaster could have been a little bit more terrible. So possibly the point of impact, bearing in mind it was driving on the same side, so the pavement is on the right, but everybody emerged alive with very little impact on their own physical bodies. But yeah, you would hear there was loud music, there was the young men who were drunk, That is it. And so it's a terrible road mess. And that just being yesterday on a Saturday. That is the 20th of July. And this morning, literally at the same place, just very closer to the KQ headquarters, a gentleman, a motorcyclist who was carrying a woman. Well, the gentleman has no head, you know, totally crushed by the lorry, and it's sad the things that happen on the road. So it's just calling on people to be much more careful. So here are some of the motorbike people talking about that situation. No matter how many years of experience you have, people are on the road at different status, and let's be there to save other people's lives.